Hey everyone, welcome to Craving Something Scary, where it's all horror all the time. Now in this video, I'm going to discuss the three firsts of the Scream franchise that we saw in Scream 6. Yes, that's right. There were no less than three first-time occurrences in the franchise, in this movie. Now, I will talk about each of them and share my thoughts and opinions on all of them. Were they executed well? Did any of them miss the mark? I will give you my thoughts on that and how I size up these three additions to the franchise that we now can speak about in the film. So stay tuned, get ready, and let's go. So we're going to get into these three firsts of the franchise that we saw in Scream 6. And I just have to say that literally all three of these have been on my personal wish list to see in the new films. Once we got the announcement of Scream 5, I was hoping that we would see some of these three, the three that we actually got in the movie. We did not. But Radio Silence did come out swinging in Scream 6 with these, and at least are adding some new things that have never been done, kind of putting their mark on it. So I was very thrilled to find out that not only did we get one of them that I was hoping for, but all three of these things I could check off my list now. So overall, I'm really happy that Radio Silence is implementing their stamp on the franchise and introducing us to some new things we've never seen. And let's get started. Number one, it's the first time a Ghostface killer has removed their mask in the opening. So guys, this was fantastic. After we see our first victim, Laura, Samara Weaving, the great Samara Weaving, when we see her killed by Ghostface and he turns around, well, first of all, after completing the attack, normally in a Scream film, we see the knife go down and we see the title card for the film come up. What happened in this one? That didn't happen. The final stab, blood shoots on the mask, no title card. Then we see Ghostface turn around, and what do? They unmask themselves on camera voluntarily with no one around. Just takes the mask off, takes the entire robe off, costume off, what have you. And it's Tony Revolori, of course. And I'm thinking to myself, when he unmasked himself there, I was like, wait a minute, wait a second. And then takes off the costume. I said, oh my goodness, we've got a cult of Ghostface. That was my first thought. We have a cult of Ghostface. This has never been done before. And then, of course, he calls Greg, which again was kind of feeding into the possible cult idea. But I love that this was done. It really caught me off guard, completely unexpected. And of course, we know what goes on to happen to Tony Revolori and Greg, for that matter. But it was really interesting and different, and I liked that. I liked that very much. And by the way, Tony Revolori's character, Jason, is officially on the Ghostface list because he killed with intent using the voice changer and in costume. That qualifies as Ghostface. So we've got Jason to add to the Ghostface list when I do my rankings video soon. So yeah, he only got one kill, but he did it. So he's in the list. So that was great. It was really cool to see. Again, very unexpected. And I look forward to seeing what you guys thought about that scene. If you also were shocked when he unmasked himself like that. That was great. So leave your comments below and tell me your thoughts on that. All right, let's keep moving. Number two. It's the first time that two Ghostface killers have attacked a victim at the same time. This is something that we've been talking about on the Lethal Collective channel for a while, and how cool it would be to have Ghostface attack, two Ghostfaces attack at the same time. Well, it happened. We got it. And poor Chad took the brunt of it. He just had to take it. But this is the time we saw it. I absolutely love this scene. I know that there's a lot of people I've seen that don't like that scene. But I personally really do. I really enjoy it. And seeing those two come out, one on each side, and just poor Chad, just destroying Chad, stabbing him at the same time on each side was just, whoa. I felt bad for Chad because I like Chad. I didn't want him to die, and of course he didn't. Yay. But at the same time, I thought he certainly was dead. And I was like, oh, I was sad and pumped up at the same time because I was so enjoying this dual Ghostface attack. It was fantastic. And then, yes, the way it ended, I loved the way it ended with the in-sync knife wipes. They wipe their knives with their hands, the classic Ghostface move, and they do it in absolute rhythm and sync together. I adored it. I think it's fantastic. And if you don't enjoy it, that's fine. I did, though. I really loved that. And it's one of my favorite scenes of the movie, even though it's at the expense of poor Chad. But it was great. I really liked it. And so, again, let me know down below in the comments, did you like that attack scene? Did you like that attack scene? Did you enjoy the two Ghostface at the same time? I want to know what you think about it. And finally, guys, we're going to keep this video moving. And finally, number 3. It's the first time there has been 3 Ghostface killers. That's right. Finally, this has been something I've been wanting to see since Scream 4, is 3 killers. And it was awesome that we got that at the end here of Scream 6. We've got Bailey and Ethan there, and then all of a sudden, another Ghostface walks up beside them. And of course, we know, turns out it was Quinn who had faked, it was a faked out death. So I loved that. Great to see 3 Ghostfaces finally in a Scream film. We broke the mold, and we have had 3. So it's officially done once now. So who knows what Scream 7 is going to hold? How many killers is it going to be? Is it going to be 3 again? Is it 2, 1? Or is it even more than that? Is it 4 or 5? Is it a cult of Ghostface? All that's unknown and completely up in the air right now. We'll just have to wait and see. Of course, waiting for the official announcement of Scream 7. But it's coming. It's absolutely coming. I know it is. I'm waiting for it any day now. It could be every day. Any day, rather. It's gonna come out now. I just believe that's true. But guys, we got 3 Ghostface killers. And I know on many live streams and videos, I've talked about 3, Lethal Collective as well. And so tell me what you think about having the 3 killers in Scream 6. Did you like that? Do you want to see that continue in 7 and beyond, that we have 3 or more killers? I'd love to hear your comments. All right, guys. Well, that's going to be all of it for this video. I want to stop here, but I do want to know about what you think again about these 3 first in the Scream franchise. So please leave your comments below now. Let's discuss it together. I always enjoy reading your comments and thoughts on these topics that I put in the videos. I really do. So let your voice be heard. Comment below. Well, that's going to be it for this update. I'll be back soon, though, with more Scream and other horror movie content. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And until next time, this is Craving Something Scary, where it's all horror all the time. Thanks for watching.